How is it possible that homes are selling $100,000 over asking price? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nu and I'm a real estate agent in the Sacramento area. We are going to talk about how come homes are able to be sold at such a high price. Well, let's take a step back and talk about what happens before the home gets listed. Usually an agent like me would sit down with the seller and I would pull up some comps and look at the homes around and do a comparative market analysis. And after doing that, I would talk to my seller and give my seller a range of what I think the house should be put on the market for by looking at the recent trends. And then it's up to the seller eventually to pick the listing price. So once we pick that listing price, then the house goes on the market. And usually in a quote-unquote normal market, buyers would either put in offers at asking or a little bit under, a little bit over, but definitely not like $50,000 to $100,000 over. So in this crazy market, because we are in 2021 right now, and since last year, the inventory for homes has been very, very low. So therefore, the demand has been very high. And mortgage rates has dropped to historic lows. And therefore, buyers are taking this opportunity to get a low interest rate on their mortgage loan. So now we have very few homes on the market, but a whole bunch of buyers. So according to the supply and demand trends, supply is low, demand is high, prices go up. So what happens is when someone puts an offer on the house and the offer gets accepted, the lender usually sends out an appraiser to appraise the house to see what the value of the house is. And let's take, for example, the house was listed at $400,000, right? And the buyer comes in and says, I want to pay $500,000 for that house. The bank comes out, the house doesn't appraise. That means the bank said the house is only worth $400,000. So the bank will only loan the buyer $400,000. So you have that $100,000 gap, right? 400 is the asking, 500 is the offer. So you may be asking, where does the other $100,000 come from? Well, this is where it gets complicated. Oh, we got a text. Okay. Right now in Sacramento, we have a lot of Bay Area buyers cashing out on their investments in their homes in the Bay Area and coming over to Sacramento area to buy their new homes. So the answer to this mysterious way of buying way over asking price is that the buyer who put in that offer for $500,000 is willing to fill in that appraisal gap. That's what we call it, an appraisal gap. So the bank will loan the buyer $400,000 and the buyer comes in with $100,000 in cash. And that is how you marry those two and you're able to make that offer work. So if you were wondering how things like that are possible these days, well, now you have an idea. All right, I hope that was an interesting video for you. I definitely had a great time learning about that as I got into real estate. And so I wanted to share that with you and hopefully that's some valuable information. If you ever have any questions about real estate or need a realtor, definitely text, call, message me. I'm happy to help you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And click that notification bell icon so you get notified of my next video. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!